Making stamps. In our drawing center, there are now materials to make stamps. In the two buckets is styrofoam and bottle caps. Take a piece of styrofoam and find the smooth side, the side that has no bumps in it. You need to draw on the smooth side. Then take a pencil and make sure it is nice and sharp. Now draw a shape or design onto the styrofoam, pressing in so that the drawing or the styrofoam gets pressed down. Raise your hand and ask Miss Service to glue your bottle cap to your stamp. Once it's glued together, then you can take a marker and color your stamp. Find a piece of paper and press super hard, making sure you use your muscles. You can use your stamp again and again, changing the colors by changing the markers that you use. You could also take an old drawing and add stamps to it if you wanted. I wanted to add some hearts to my butterfly. Paper weaving. In our collage center, we now have materials to make a paper weaving. So we have some black paper, so take a piece of black paper, and then we also have some strips of colored paper to add to our weaving. Start by folding your black paper in half, so bringing the bottom up to the top. Now it's important for the next step we find that folded side, so not the side that opens up, but the side that has the fold along it. You are going to start your cuts on that fold. So along that folded side, you are going to cut up, creating curvy or wavy lines, but making sure you stop before you get to the top of the page. It's really important to stop, otherwise our paper is going to become two pieces. So keep making curvy or wavy lines up, stopping before you get to the top of the paper, going across that folded bottom. Once we have all our cuts across, if we make a mistake and accidentally cut too far, we can tape it. Then we can open up our paper. Now we can start weaving. So take some colored strips, start by going under, then over, then under, then over, pulling it through. Now, the last one I started under, so now I'm going to start over, and then going under, over, creating a pattern. This one I started over, so now I go under, over, again. So it's looking like a checkered board. This is what happens if I don't do the opposite. My colors end up on top of each other, and I want them to be kitty corner, or the corners touching each other. Oops, I made a mistake, so I went back and fixed it. I should be seeing a checkered board shape, like this, once I'm all done. Once I've filled my paper, then I can glue the edges down. So taking the sides of the paper strips and putting some glue underneath all the way down on all the sides. Then making sure I flip my paper over and gluing down the sides of my paper strips on the other side as well, so that they all are nice and glued and are not going to fall out. Then I can take some scissors and cut along the black paper to cut off those ends. A beautiful paper weaving.